Hello. It has been a long time since I've streamed. It's felt weird, missing my Minecraft stream the last 2 days. And I'm also extremely late today. I was thinking of not even doing it, but glad I am. I don't even have too much to do on the server. I kind of just want to talk. Um, so, this week has been incredibly long, but incredibly worth it. So let me go through what I did this week. Hi, Big Bat. Welcome. Hi, Andrew. I also thought today wasn't going to happen. Or if it was going to be extremely late. So I first rescheduled it to 2:30, and now it's 3. So my meeting went a little over time. No, Andrew, I just started. Andrew, I just got on. I just started. Don't worry. I haven't, and this is also my first one from since Monday. So let me talk about what I did this week. Get up my calendar. Give me a minute here. All right, so I have to move that calendar event to now because that's when I'm doing it. All right, so Monday I had, Monday I did the stream, so I don't have to talk about that. But then after that, I had my 2 meetings. And then my cousin, and her husband and her 1-year-old daughter, they asked, well, the daughter didn't ask me, but my cousin asked me if I could pick them up from the airport because they were flying in from Chicago to the Philadelphia airport, and it was landing at midnight and they needed a ride. So I was like, sure, I'll do that because, I'm like flexibly employed at the moment. Like, I don't have work hours, which is a huge blessing. So I've been trying to be very generous with my time when I can be. And this week is one of those weeks. So originally I was set to pick them up at midnight and drive them to their house, which is an hour away, and then drive back home. So that'd be like getting back by, I don't know, 2 o'clock, which isn't too bad. But then their flight got delayed 3 hours, so it was landing at 3 in the morning. So they told me, and I went to bed at around 10:30, and then I got up at 2:40 in the morning to drive 20 minutes to the airport, and then picked them up promptly, drove to their house, got there at like 4, a little after 4, stayed a few minutes, and then got home at 5:30 in the morning, when I immediately went to bed and had to get up at 7:30 for my dentist appointment. So you can imagine that I was very tired for that whole day, because not only did I have a dentist appointment at 8, but then the whole day I had planned to go to my grandmom's house and help my dad sort through all of her stuff because we're trying to sell it on Facebook or eBay or whatever. She recently moved to a assisted living place, so she doesn't need a lot of her stuff, and that includes things like china, furniture, etc. So we're trying to put it on Facebook to help her, to help pay for her stay at the assisted living place until she passes away. So I did that all day. So I got to my grandmom's house at like 9, started worked alone for an hour and a half, and that was a struggle to stay awake. Then my dad came and we worked together minus lunch, and I also had a meeting from 1 to 2, so minus that as well. We worked until 5, and then I went home, and then home was fine, but I still had work to do, so I did more work at home, like Minecraft's job stuff and other client projects. So very tired that day. Got to bed probably, I don't remember, but like probably normal time. Like I didn't get to go to bed early, so I went to bed normal time. Then Wednesday, so yeah, that was Tuesday. Then Wednesday, I said yes to another thing. So Wednesday I helped my other cousins. My other cousin and his wife are moving in soon to his grandfather, not my grandfather's old place, because he moved to an assisted living place, and they're going to be renting it and then eventually buying it, etc. But anyway, it was in a certain condition, so they had to fix it up, and it's a lot of work, and they're trying to do it by September. So I originally came thinking that I was like helping them move, but no, I got there and it was like, here, like let's take down the drywall, let's put up new drywall, let's take out nails out of the wall, staples out of the floor. Like I thought they were moving in, but it was actually just like a work day, which is totally fine, and I was very happy to do it. So I got there at 8, which means I had to get up at like 6:30 because they're an hour away. And I was extremely tired from the day before, but I did it. I stayed there until, so I had a meeting at 1:30. That was an hour long. So I stayed and worked pretty much straight through until 1:30. And then I took my meeting upstairs, and then I left right after the meeting because I was originally going to leave ahead of time so I could be home for the meeting, but I was like, you know what, I want to do some more, I want to help some more. So I left right after the meeting. So even though I was there pretty long, I did less work than it sounds. Got home around 4:30 that day because they're an hour away, and I had to stop at the store because Raina was hosting a tea for the women in our community group. And she needed teas, so I had to get some teas, and then when I got home, which like I said was around 4:15, 4:30, I spent the next hour and a half cleaning the apartment so that Raina didn't have to. She usually does the bathroom, so I left the bathroom for her, and that sounds mean, but like, she actually prefers doing the bathroom over some of the other things. So, which like is awesome because I hate doing the bathroom. So this is actually a funny story. Like one time, like a year and a half ago, like we were each, like it was a chore day. So we were like going to spend our evening doing chores, like bigger ones, like deep cleans, things like that. And I was like, Raina, I'll do the bathroom. And no, I didn't want to do the bathroom, but I assumed that she hated doing the bathroom, so I was like, you know what? Because I love you, I'm doing the bathroom. I didn't obviously say that out loud. I said, Raina, I'll do the bathroom, and then Raina said, okay, I'll do the dishes and kitchen or whatever, and then we got like 15 minutes in, or I don't remember exactly how it went, but it was like, are you sure? Are you sure you want to do the kitchen? Are you sure you want to do the bathroom? And then we realized that she wanted to do the dishes because she thought I didn't, and I wanted to do the bathroom because I thought she didn't. But actually, we would both be happier if she did the bathroom and I did the dishes, because she hates doing the dishes. I like doing the dishes. I hate cleaning the bathroom. She likes cleaning the bathroom. So it was really funny. It was like that story where it's like, I sold my hair to buy you a guitar pick. Oh, I sold my guitar to buy you a brush. It was kind of one of those funny scenarios. What was I saying? Oh yeah, basically I was just giving my excuse for why I left the bathroom for her. So I pretty much did the whole rest of the house except the bathroom. House, it's an apartment. It's like a 600 square foot apartment. It's very small. So I did like the dishes, the living room, vacuumed, straightened up, put things away, cleaned off my own desk because my desk isn't out in the open. Um, did a bunch of stuff for an hour and a half, and she got home and started helping. Then we had dinner together, and I left at 6:30 p.m. because I still had more work to do because since I was out of the house for like the half of the previous 2 days, I still had more work to do, like computer work to do. So I went to the library so the women could have the space to themselves. And yeah, whew, I'm getting out of breath just telling the story. I am so tired and sore and anyway, from all that. So I went to the library and I worked for 2 hours until 9, or like 2.5 hours until 9, and then the library closed, but the women weren't done, so I went outside in my courtyard, and worked on my laptop there until like 9:45, and then right now I hung out a little bit before bed. So that was that for Wednesday. Today, today was the day that I got to slightly sleep in, so I slept in until 7:30, and then got up and I was helping my mother-in-law move. So for those keeping track, that's picking up my cousins from the airport at 3 a.m. That's being at my grandmom's house all day, taking eBay pictures of all the items. And we're about halfway done too, so I need to do that again sometime next week. Wednesday was helping my cousin remodel his house, or like fix it so that's livable. And then today, helping my mother-in-law move. So today was kind of the short one. I helped from 9 to noon, but it's extremely hot today. It is like a record or something. It's 95 degrees, 66% humidity. So I was dripping at 9:30 in the morning. I was dripping already. And she had movers, thank goodness, but I helped with a lot of the things in the basement. So I was just running up and down the stairs for like an hour, and then I took a break, and then we did a little bit more, and then drove over to our new place, and then I had to drive back because it was noon already, and I wanted to get ready because I had a meeting at 1 o'clock, and then that meeting just went until 3 o'clock, so now it is 3:15, and that's what I did this week, and why I was unable to stream, but I can't complain because I had the flexibility to be able to help a lot of people this week, at like, I mean, it felt like a great sacrifice to me, but it really wasn't, and that's like such a huge blessing. Like, I'm in good health, I can pick up boxes, I'm not the strongest person ever, but like, I'm not in a wheelchair, and I mean, how often are we grateful that we're not in a wheelchair? Like, I had the time and the body to be able to help a lot of people this week. Thanks, Jason. Even though it still felt like a lot. I mean, I was dead tired all of Tuesday, half of Wednesday. I put a lot of miles on my car and gas money that I won't get back. But, you know, that's what you do. And also, people have helped me so much in those same exact ways. Like, so many people have helped me move a couple of times have picked me from the airport at ridiculous times because I didn't have the money to buy a flight at a regular time of the day. Um, I mean, not that I do now, but like, you know what I mean? Like, people have helped me in all of these ways before. Not these same people, but that doesn't matter. And also, I'm very happy that these two sets of married cousins are living in the area again. I mean, one of them has, but it's just been hard to get with these cousins because they're like my closer cousins in age and everything, side of the family, what have you, and they're great people, and I just hadn't seen them in a while because, you know, I went to college and I was living in Illinois and stuff gets busy and you only see them at like Christmas and Thanksgiving, which is great. But like now one of them are parents, and actually found out yesterday that the other one is soon to be, or, you know, already in the womb, but colloquially soon to be a parent. And like, I don't know, like that's cool to be around. And also they're great people, and I want to get to know them as an adult because I only really know them as kids, like wrestling in the basement. I mean, not with the girl, but you know. It's cool to like have them in the area is what I'm trying to say, and Raina and I both want to get closer to them because Raina's cousins are pretty far. I mean, it's not like there's anything. Okay, this is gonna sound weird, but it's not like there's anything special about like the cousin relationship in my family, and I would like to have relationships with my cousins that go deeper than just Christmas and Thanksgiving and New Year's, which sometimes happens all in one. Also, it's very interesting, like, now being an adult and seeing our collective parents' relationships because they're all like these people have have parents that were raised by the same, okay, have one parent that was raised by the same, what am I trying to say? Seeing similarities and differences in parenting or like how they turned out is interesting, and also how the side of the family that they're on uh like interact. I'm trying to be vague, but one of my parents is obviously siblings with one of each of their parents because that's how cousins work, and just seeing like their relationship together not being all the best, but then the cousins can all get along is pretty cool. And it's like, we're our own people now. I don't know if I'm making any sense. It's been such a long week. Somebody let me know if I'm making sense or not. But, or maybe don't. Maybe don't. Maybe I need to figure it out for myself because I'm my own person now. I'm making sense? Sweet. Andrew says nope, so I'm getting conflicting answers. I'm getting a yes from Jason and a no from Andrew. Like, it's pretty cool that like my relationship with my cousins no longer has to be like, is my parent gonna take me to New Year's or a picnic or something. Now I can just have my own relationship with them. Ooh, I'm hearing music. Why am I hearing creepy music? Do you hear that? getting louder this way. What is this? What is this creepy music? Whoa. It's a Jason says it's a monster with a backpack that has a jukebox upgrade. That's crazy. I want the song. I don't know if I'm able to get it from him. This guy is stacked. Ooh. 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 Alright. I don't know if that was a 100% chance, but I got it. Cool. Also, I've not really heard this before, so let's play it. Wow, Big Bat says he's from a huge family with over 40 first cousins and 300 of their kids. Oh my gosh. Imagine Christmas. Also, those grandparents. Wow. But anyway, that's crazy. Cool song. Cool song, bro. Cool story, bro. Oh, it's got a little play head. Or, yeah. This is so cool. I want more discs. Or I can put it in my own backpack, actually. No, I can't. It is full. Do I have any more discs? Gotta be careful how you say that word. Cat. You can't put etched discs into a jukebox upgrade? Maybe I can make a little compatibility mod for that. Also, what are etched discs? I assume they're... You wouldn't mind a compatibility mod for that? Gotcha. You know... Oh, wow, that's a crazy recipe there. You just have to sacrifice a disc. Album cover. Oh, okay. Well, why don't I work on using the power of AI to help me make a compatibility mod for that. Let me do that real quick. If it's open source, anyway, let me check. It is. Or I could try doing this without AI, and I could just check and see how it's determining. Or, yeah, I would need to go into backpacks. What are they called? Traveler's Backpack mod? Wait, is it? Hold on. Sophisticated. Thank you. Which is open source. Very good. Now let me go to the source folder. I wish I could share this, but I don't trust myself to be censored on stream. Sophisticated backpacks. and then let me do a search for jukebox. Search. Oh, I found the code that spawns mobs with jukebox backpacks. Play jukebox upgrade. I'll take a look at that file because I'm not sure. Definitely want to look at that file. All right, let's see which one is the right one. Let me search this file for disk. No. Well, I don't. Well, the mod would just let you put etched disks in your backpack. It wouldn't, like, make them generate with etched disks. Unless you mean... Wait, do the disks get saved on the server? And then maybe I can pick through them when looking at the options for generating. Let me see on the server if I go to config, libraries, no, mods. I'm not seeing any place where etched would go. Oh, they use URLs. Yeah, so then how would a mob spawn with, how would a mob know which URL to generate with? Alright, I think I'm going to search the repo for the word disk. Yeah, you can. You can add a URL to a disk, but then how will it know? I guess what I'm saying is, how will it know that we should use that specific URL? Like, why not any other URL? And I guess what I'm saying is this compatibility mod for us or for everyone else? Like, is it for regular people, or is it for just us? Said the same thing twice. Disk handler registry. Maybe that's it. It's cool for us and an Easter egg for anyone else. Good idea. Let me try disk handler registry. So I have to go to net, sophisticated core, upgrades, and then jukebox. Wait, upgrades. Why is jukebox not on the list? I'm so confused. Oh, it's sophisticated core. That's the helper mod, which is also open source. So now I have to go pardon me, source, upgrades, jukebox upgrade config, no, container, Is it container? It might be. Okay, upgrade wrapper, get disk inventory. That looks pretty right. So now I have to go to jukebox upgrade wrapper. And then in this is where it should probably, I would assume in here is where it tells what is a disk or not. I would assume. Wait, what is it extending? Extends upgrade wrapper base. No. Can you put anything in there? Let me check this. Hold on. Can you put anything in it, but then it just doesn't play? No. So something is gating what can go in there. I'm getting close. iDisk handler. There's got to be like an isDisk in here somewhere I can look for. Let me search for isDisk. isDisk. No. Is music disk? Music disk. No. No. This is tough. Register handler, new vanilla disk handler. And then what is vanilla disk handler? Okay. I'm getting there. Working on it. Okay. Disk handler registry. But how do we know? All right, where I'm struggling is how do we know what is a disk or not? All right, it's probably in here. So handle packet. No. Maybe there is an is disk in sophisticated core. No. Let me search jukebox again. Jukebox upgrade render data validator. That could work. That could be it. I'll take a look in a second. Render registry, mod particles, jukebox upgrade item. Don't think it'll be in there. Common event handler, I guess it could be in there. Payloads. Client handler. All right, I will check all of these. Okay, doesn't look like that's it. Now on to the next one. Doesn't look like it. Okay, okay. This is called Jukebox Upgrade Render Data Validator.java, and it has an isValid function called, or that takes a storage wrapper, a level, a render data, returns is playing, and storage wrapper.get upgrade jukebox upgrade item dot type stream. No, that's not it. What I'm doing is I'm trying to make a wrapper mod for sophisticated core and etched to be compatible with each other. And I could do it with AI, but I want to start with this. Because I think that would be cool. Another thing to test is music disk creator music box. That's not it. So what if I search for literally the I'm so confused. iDisk handler, holder, jukebox song. Oh. All right, now let me look at etched. Common, I guess. Item is implements. Okay, so there's a mix-in for jukebox song mix-in. And it just needs to be supported get song info, map jukebox song, get song. I think this is a change that needs to be made to etched. All right, I need to clone this. So I can see for sure. So why don't I stream VS Code? So let me add a scene for that. And a window capture for VS Code. There we go. Gotta switch to the right folder. Etched. Select. Here, now you can at least see what I'm doing. So right in here, common, or no, mix-in component. There we go. This is what I want to look at. And I need to wait for it to configure the project properly. I also have to go in like 15 minutes, so I'm probably not going to be able to do this in time. Alright, we got a Gradle build error. That's nice. Let's throw that into Claude Code. It's checking through to make sure I have the right JDK installed, and that's probably the problem, actually, now that I think about it. If I go to Gradle Properties, or Settings, no. I don't know, it probably had the wrong, Java version selected. which it looks like is true. Went ahead and did it, and now I can Control-Shift-P, reload window. Now it should import properly. And then I'll be able to actually view the source. Yes, it's working. No, what? The Java workspace is also somewhat failing. That's fine. Restart. Succeeded. I'm getting a phone call. All right, I am back. And I do need to go in like 10 minutes, but what I can do now is I can look at the Minecraft source. I'm not seeing what I'm looking for. So what was it called in Sophisticated Core? It was called get song info. Well, actually, I might need a iDisk handler. But if it's mixin on top of jukebox song, then why can't it take it? Jukebox song dot from stack. Let's take a look at the source. No. Oh wait, this is the source. Data components jukebox playable. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Or are we? I'm lost here. I'll figure it out. Or I'll have AI figure it out. Oh wait, here. Etch track. Alright, I'll work on that another time. Farewell. Have a good day. Kind of anticlimactic, but whatever.